I swear to God, every year the NFL gets me with an underdog story. Last year it was CJ Stroud. I've done videos on him. And I happened to be watching a TikTok and this NFL player was on and he was so full of light and energy. Let me introduce you to him. Please meet Xavier LEGETTE. And I know his name is pronounced that way because I researched it. So you might have seen some of his videos circulating around because he's got this extremely deep Southern drawl. And I can barely understand him. But the way that he talks and the way that he just carries himself, you can just tell he's just a cool guy.
Say it one more time.
So you woke up a Carolina Panther this morning. Did you have to pinch yourself a little bit?
Oh no, man. I woke up ready, man. I got a call right after I got dressed. They was coming to pick me up at 9:30 in the morning. I told them I'm gonna be ready.
So you see how kind of smiley and happy he is. When I tell you his story, and I have done a lot of stories on football players, this one crushed me. And the fact that he has this demeanor is such a testament to who he is, what kind of a person he is, and the upbringing he had. Just after his freshman year, his mother passes away from a battle with cancer. Before she passed, she said, "The thing about this, I don't want to leave my children." And that's where Grandma steps in. Linda Neal is Xavier's maternal grandmother, and she happened to live across the street, which was great when he needed support. But during the months after his mother's death, he just kind of shut down. When asked how he was doing, he would just say fine, and that would be all. One of his grandma's friends was the school counselor. If he mentioned anything about his mom, out of the blue, she would call her friend, the counselor, and have her go talk to him. She wanted to make sure that he could process his feelings. And as time passed, he found a new way to cope. His grandma went on to say that part of the grieving process was to do things that he thought would make his mom proud. So he was deciding between Tennessee and South Carolina. He wanted to stay close to home, so he signed with South Carolina. 3 months later, he called his grandma crying. He said, "I don't think I can go to school today." She said, "What do you mean you can't go to school?" And he responded, "I think my daddy died." She said, "Why do you think that?" And he said, "Because I can't wake him." His father, Anthony, died of a heart attack March of 2019, fewer than 2 months before he was to graduate from high school. This image was photoshopped so that he could have a photo with both of his parents, but they never got to see him suit up. And this is where I get choked up. They didn't get to watch him become one of the best receivers in America. They didn't get to stand next to him when he became a first-round draft pick. One of his coaches was like, "Gosh, if only they were here." And Xavier said, "Coach, they're here." Xavier went in the first round as the 32nd pick to the Carolina Panthers.
Excited my whole time, and I really trying to hold my tears in for real, man. I told my folks I wasn't gonna crack. I was trying to be tough guy, but man, I was really over this.